This is ridiculous. Hello there, sunshines, and welcome back. It is a beautiful day out. Well, it's hot. The reason I'm on here today is to talk to you about forgetting everything you think you know. What does that mean to me? Hey, listen, when I talk to you about these things, it's not really this is how you should do it or follow what I'm doing. It's none of that. It's really like, hey, this is what I experienced. And if you're in the middle of something similar to this, hope this helps, okay? That's what this is about. I know that growing up, I was influenced very much by, of course, the culture, the parents, the church, and it was really hard because every decision that I made, it was based on what will other people think, right? And it's only with time and experience do I realize, like, Amy, that's not the full truth. That's not truth. I was gonna say that's not the full truth. Please, that's not the truth, right? So how did I get there? How did I get to that point? Well, for me, it was a relationship with Jesus Christ, okay? I was raised a Christian. I went to church. I was talked to about Jesus. I was, at Sunday school, right? Like, that was all there. But I felt like the life that I lived was always a very self-righteous life. I'm doing everything that they're telling me to do. So if I saw anyone ever do otherwise, it's like, oh, no, that's it. You know, God doesn't love them, right? And that's what I was taught, right? I was taught how to talk, how to react, what to do in order for God to love me. And if I do such and such things, God will not love me. So you know what? There came a point in my life where I made mistakes. It was a big deal for me because at that point it's like, oh my God, what are people gonna say? How am I gonna face them? I brought shame on my family. And what's funny is, like, these people that I'm taught to worry about, like, what are the others gonna say? When things are good, you don't see them. When things are bad, they're up in your face like, oh, you're bringing shame to your family, you know? So that's when they show up, just to remind you to stay put, stay where you are. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just here to tell you, and especially for the teens and the 20-year-olds, I mean, hey, listen, if you're older and if it applies to you, great. But this is really for those youngsters that are influenced from so many different directions and being told what to do and what not to do. And that is the truth. I just want to make you aware that that is not the truth, okay? Oh my God, just recently at a wedding, this auntie came up to me and she's like, you're still living like this, huh? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you're going to go to hell, you know that, right? I didn't even know how to respond. Like, what do I say to her? Do I respond in the way that she spoke to me? Or do I respond with kindness? Because at that point I did not want to be kind to her. And that's now, right? And that's after my awareness of the truth. If you are feeling miserable, you are feeling stuck, you are feeling oppressed, let me tell you, reevaluate your truth. Because everything that I was taught about Jesus prior to this awareness, okay? It was Jesus that they taught me. It was religion that they taught me. It was Christianity that they taught me. You would think there's nothing wrong with that, right? And it's when I made a mistake. I don't even call it a mistake, but according to them, it's a mistake. And because of my original truth, I thought, oh my God, this is it. Like, how do I get up and move forward? That's when I found another church and I started going there. I just needed healing and I needed to be around different folks, right? I church hopped. I went to one after the other because I just didn't know who to believe and what to believe. And so one day I'm sitting at this church that I happened to go to and I just felt a peace. I felt a peace. And then the next Sunday I went somewhere else, and again the following Sunday somewhere else. And all of it was good, but I wanted to go back to where I found that peace, and I went there. My God, that was how many years ago? And I'm still there today. I sit there and it's like free counseling for me. With that comes healing. They took out this Jesus that I was taught, this Christianity that I was taught, and they put in Jesus, right? Like the real deal. Because the Christianity that now I realize that I was taught was mixed with culture. So they wanted to preserve the culture, which is a wonderful thing, but you know what? Don't mix it with religion. So here's the point of the story. Forget everything that you think you know, whatever you've been taught, if it is suppressing you, because the truth will only set you free, right? Where the Spirit of God is, okay, there is liberty.